Hi, I'm Alan Jones, Executive Editor for Boating World Magazine. Today I'm aboard the Sea Swirl Striper 1905 with Jason Scruggs, who's the Vice President and General Manager of Sea Swirl. How you doing, Jason?
Good.
Now, who's this boat targeted for?
Well, when we came out with this boat, we've targeted a couple different clientele, all the way from the beginning family fishermen, all the way to maybe thinking about downsizing and not wanting to run as far offshore as you used to, and you more inshore, a little bit closer to the shores.
Well, I noticed we have some really interesting features back here. What do we have?
Well, you know, with this boat, we kind of decided to go with, try to customize for every family, because again, you got some people that want it for family, other people want it for fishing. Starting off with the aft seats, as you can see, they are removable and easily stored, and that way you can fish all the way back to the transom, as I know a lot of people have, and we don't eat up a lot of that room like some of our other like some of the other models with the wasted seating.
So you just took the one that was back here, like that one, just took it off just to illustrate. Okay, great.
And it just snaps in there.
And I like how you have this reversible seat so you can fish out back if you want to. That's a pretty live engine, a pretty big engine well there. What can you accommodate?
Well, with this model, we actually go all the way from a 75 to a 150. Again, depending on what you're looking for, what your purpose is. And again, we offer from Suzuki, Evinrude, Mercury, and Yamaha.
This looks like a really family-friendly boat. It looks like a lot of freeboard here.
Again, with the Striper, we've always been kind of that deeper water, deep freeboard, dry ride is what we've always been kind of known for. And again, with this boat, we've tried to accommodate what Striper's known for.
We found that out on the photo shoot, didn't we? We got on some big waves, and it was very dry. You kept assuring me it was going to be a dry boat. You're right. It really was. I love this steering wheel. This is a really upscale model here.
Yeah. Again, you know, we try to give you a lot of features for your money. This is our entry-level boat. We're trying to get that different buyer, and we do little things such as the steering wheel with the knob. We do have 6 cleats, and we do have the 4 and gunnel rod holders, stainless steel rod holders.
Now, can you, before we go away from the stern, can you get this with any engine, pretty much? Or?
Yep, anywhere from Evinrude, Suzuki, Yamaha, or Mercury.
Okay, great. I noticed we have a nice stereo here too.
Yep. That is an optional with it's a Johnson stereo with an auxiliary in with 2 speakers.
So you don't have to just go fishing on this boat then, right?
Nope. Yeah, it's good enough. Again, with the seats, you got the different bow filler options, and you can ski behind it, you can tube behind it, you can fish behind it, and we kind of think of Striper as a SUV on the water. So you know, you can be a hardcore fisherman all the way down to the family guy. Well,
Jason, I know Striper is a national brand. So how do you accommodate the different regions?
One of the ways we do this is, as you can see forward here, this is actually a bait well option. And we kind of tossed back and forth between the dealers and the reps, and we talked about how we should market this boat for different regions and going to different boat shows and talking to different consumers. Actually, a lot of our people use rather dead bait, or they use cut bait or even lures. In other guys, we don't ever accommodate them with big enough. Guys out West Coast, for instance, want big live wells. So what we did is we went with a 15-gallon optional live well. Standard will be a 54-quart cooler. Again, trying to customize, because you could take that out and you have more fishing room. So we stressing trying to sell it to everybody.
Right. Well, this looks pretty tan friendly up here too.
Yes. Yeah. You know, again, we're trying to do the family fishing thing. You can remove the cushion, or you can put it there if you have your wife or your kids out there. But underneath there is another fish box underneath there, insulated.
Well, that flat bow gives you a lot of options too, doesn't it?
Yeah. The high bow rail is standard, and we decided to cut it in. Again, for the inshore guy, if he wants a trolling motor, as well if you're offshore trying to gaff a fish, much easier to bring it up over there than even our high gunnels.
Sure. Well, Jason, thanks a lot for showing me around. We just finished testing the Sea Swirl Striper 1905 CC. Really nice entry-level center console. It's powered by the Evinrude E-Tech 115, which is a direct injected 2-stroke. I'll tell you, about 4,000, this thing really comes on. We got on plane in 4 seconds, got to 30 miles an hour in 10 seconds with a top speed of 41. Now, if you need more kick than this, you can go all the way up to a 150, which would make us a really nice performing package. They call this the SUV on water because you can do anything with it. You can go skiing. Obviously, it's made for the serious fisherman, the family fisherman. A lot of different things you can do with this boat, and they bring it in at under $20,000 with trailer. So for more information on the Sea Swirl Striper 1905 CC and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water.